Thursday night, the home's doorbell camera records the driver walking up and dropping off a package. Moments after that, you can see the driver carrying the cat away by the scruff of its neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amazon drivers are now stealing cats. Go ahead and put those leashes down, strap them up, keep those kitties indoors, because we have Amazon Flex drivers on their way to drop off your package and leave with a cat that you may own in their hand. We are going 3 for 3 in horrific delivery services. We have 2 DoorDash psychos on the loose, and now we have a man stealing people's cats from their own yard and then trying to say that it was a stray that he thought he found and the cat ran away. And it's quite frankly extremely disgusting that we're living in this reality.
New at 5 tonight, a Lakewood woman says an Amazon driver did a lot more than simply drop a package off at her home. She says that driver left with her cat.
Thursday night, the home's doorbell camera records the driver walking up and dropping off a package. A short time later, he's seen apparently petting her cat, Piper. And moments after that, you can see the driver carrying the cat away by the scruff of its neck.
So I thought he was just petting her for a second. But yeah, I had to rewatch it a couple of times because it is hard to see. It's dark, and he doesn't carry her very nicely. And I see her little tail and I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Now, it's been interesting to cover again the DoorDash situations. We had the woman just recently pepper spray someone's food, caused the woman to get food poisoning. That woman got arrested and might be facing years in prison. Good, right? And then we had the other chick, Olivia Henderson, who recorded the man naked. She pushed open his door. Bro was sitting there with his balls hanging out, and she recorded it, posted on the internet. She's also going to be possibly facing felonies. But now we have something that truly, in my eyes, is something that would just make me go John Wick mode, right? One of my fears in life is to witness one of my animals, one of my pets, something bad happen to them, right? Pretty sure that's a lot of people's fears, is to watch a pet, an animal that we've grown up and loved, right? We all get sad when they pass away from old age or cancer, something gets them. But a true tragedy would be to actually watch someone end their life, or possibly watch the moments leading up to that, which again, something crazy like this.
Diane says Amazon told her today that they have identified the driver, but they've been unable to reach him. She also filed a report with the Lakewood Sheriff's Station, but she was told it could be weeks or even months before someone can work on her case.
Now, the horrible part about losing a pet or having a pet be stolen, especially a situation like this, is how the urgency of the police just doesn't seem to care, right? In their eyes, a pet is just nothing, right? It's just property. It's like if you report a stolen item or a stolen vehicle, they're like, yeah, we'll get with you when we can, right? Now, of course, Medina, who was the woman right here, Diane Huff Medina, her cat was stolen. She says when she spoke with the deputy on Sunday, she says that they told her to have a different deputy that would contact her on Wednesday to file the report. However, after being contacted by CBS Los Angeles, Huff Medina said that the report was filed on Monday night. And this is one of those situations where, again, the police just kind of get you on a runaround. As someone who's lost my own dog, right? One time I put my dog outside and they got out of the fence. There was a tiny hole and they literally dug under it and got under it because there was fireworks going on. And I guess it freaked them out and they ran away and we ended up finding them, thankfully, thank goodness, right? But the whole time I'm over here panicking, right? The whole family's crying. We're all going crazy. Call the police, say, hey, I lost my dog. They're like, call non-emergency. Call the pet wolf. Screw your dog, right? That's basically the whole mindset they have. And it's sad. It truly is tragic because some people look at pets as members of their household, right? They baby them. You buy them toys. You let them sleep in your bed. You give them bath. You do this. You give them birthday celebration. They're basically members of the family. They're kids. They're fur babies. And when police and other people in the world are just it's just a pet, whatever. It does make you feel some type of way. Now, I guess the good news in this situation is they actually found out who the driver was, and it was a member of their Flex program, which again is essentially like Amazon's version of DoorDash, where instead of having contracted people who are working for Amazon, they're just kind of like these third-party people who can pick up shifts and come and take hours, take routes, take packages. So we have this person who took one of the routes and happened to go to this person's home and decided to steal their cat, and they got fired. Rightfully so. I don't think that's enough, though. I say lock them up for a little bit. Let them learn their lesson from just stealing random cats you find. sitting on people's porches, right? This was a horrible act, and we've apologized to Miss Huff Medina. The Amazon Flex delivery partner in question is no longer eligible to deliver to our customers. We're in touch with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office to share relevant information with them, and will continue to support the investigation. And that's what an Amazon spokesperson said. Again, these incidents, these situations happening, there's too many of them. There's something in the air. There's truly something going on, right? If it's not bad enough that Amazon can't even acknowledge or can't even honor their 2-day shipping policy anymore. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, if you have Prime. They aren't even delivering my stuff anymore. Half the time I order something, it just comes like a month later and it gets stuck in like a delay, right? So I have to worry about that, right? I have to worry about paying a monthly fee or paying a yearly fee for Amazon Prime. They can't even get me my stuff. And then when they do get me my stuff, I have to worry that if my dog or cat is outside, they might get stolen and they might get eaten or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, again, what's going on in the air, but there's some type of bug. You know, maybe it's another pandemic coming around, or they're hiring these maniacs. All these companies are hiring these people without doing some sort of wellness checks. And I'm thinking that's what we have to start doing. They're truly going to have to get to a point where they're going to have to start putting these people through like psych tests before they can take the job, right? Like, I'm all for people getting jobs. Like, I want people to work. I want people to make money and pay bills. I love that. I love the idea. Keep the economy going. But you don't get to pepper spray people's food. You don't get to steal people's cats. You don't get to record them naked and accuse them of SA. And again, that's just the past few months that all of these incidents have occurred. I wouldn't be surprised by the time I publish this video if 5 more incidents have happened related to DoorDash, related to Amazon. Freaking my Target delivery driver might break into my home because they think like, oh, my TV looked pretty nice. I don't know what the heck's going on with this world anymore.
We have an update tonight to the theft of a Lakewood cat by an Amazon Flex driver. Tonight, detectives know who the driver is.
CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk with the follow-up for us. Mike.
Amy and Juan, they know who the driver is. Charges are being considered by the district attorney's office, but sadly, Piper the cat is still missing.
Now, according to People, which surprisingly, this is like a tabloid magazine, but hey, they're doing the research. I can't complain too much. They said the LACSD told People that officers identified the 37-year-old. You're almost 40, Onk. Stop stealing people's cats, right? Suspect in the incident. During an interview with officers, LACSD said the suspect admitted to taking the cat and told them that he believed it to be a stray at the time. I still feel like that's not a good reason. Like, my cat is a stray. I found my cat under my car because she was under there all day. I was mowing my yard and then I happened to look under my car and there's a kitten. And then she got under my car. Like, there's like a little hooded part of my car. I don't know how to describe it. It was inside there. I started talking to her. I started feeding her. I literally just laid there under my car with her all day. Nobody ever came. Kept the Ring doorbell app or the neighbor's app open. Nobody ever asked for this cat. We took the cat in. We went and got her shots and checks and all this other stuff. Nobody ever claimed the cat. It's our cat now, right? It's our little cat. And that's just kind of how it works with a stray. You don't just take it as it's sitting on someone's porch. That's usually not what a stray is. Again, you're 40, you should know that. However, he noted that the stray cat got restless and jumped out of his truck, and the cat has yet to be located. Now, first off, it's December. It's cold outside. Are you just driving with your windows down? Again, a lot of the things in this story don't add up, which again, I think this person should be charged with some type of animal cruelty or animal abuse, because in my honest eyes, I don't think that this cat just got a little wacky and jumped out of the window, right? If anything, you probably kept the cat, you took it somewhere, you probably sold it to someone, gave it to someone, or in the worst predicament, the worst case scenario, that cat's not alive anymore. Charge this man for that. Don't charge this man on a hypothetical, what if the cat jumped out? Because we can do that for anything, right? We can just say like someone kidnapped someone. Well, the guy, I didn't technically kidnap someone because they got restless and jumped out of my car. You still took the cat, right? You still did the crime of stealing someone's pet. That's the crime. Lock this dude up. And that's about it. So far, there hasn't been any update on this situation. Again, it's very sad. It's very tragic. This is why I don't want my pets outside, for honestly. Like, I let my dog out to pee, and I let my cat out when we have to like go get our shots and things like that. That's the only time my cat ever goes out. We're not going to let her be an outside cat because there are psychos out there. There are people who will hurt animals, just do it for fun because they think it's funny content, right? Ross Creations. You got maniacs like that building traps and my cat might get launched up into space. I don't need that kind of nonsense in my life, right? Again, I'll go John Wick mode. These animals that get into our lives, they're again like children to us. We see these animals every day. We pet these animals. We wake up to these animals. We play with these animals. We kiss these animals. These are our kids. Some people don't see it that way, but I do. And I want to know what you guys think down below because we are entering a mad land where now people are stealing animals. People are stealing cats off of the porch. Nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred anymore, right? Your food's not safe. Your cat's not safe. You're not safe. So as always, take care of yourself. Be safe out there. Keep that cat on the leash. Thank you for watching. Peace out.